It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the marquee event of the NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Tennessee Titans taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Hot 70.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And work his way across the 30 to the 42. He's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Bibbs. And nowhere right on the interior of that defensive line. They get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
18 Cardinal. Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
This is Bibbs. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. And 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. First and 10. Faced for their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
39-yard ball.
I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
70 line.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11.
19.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Big play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
Bennett. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on a big stage, obviously. He's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready? 19, Charger, 19.
On the ground here on first down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
For most there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
From the 42-yard line, here's a second down and 4.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Let's go. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Horn. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. On the move past the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
On the check. Bronco 80. Come on. Set. Dragon. Bronco 80. Ready.
Up the middle they go. It's Brady. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 31, here's second down and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Operating from the gun. Black. Looking outside and he's got a man. That's Stanley. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
Viking 18. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in second down.
That gives some credit to the defender on that when he read all his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's second and 10.
Viking, go!
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And the Rams have got it going away. Maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Bennett now to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
Ran up by the Lux when that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
18, 60 by.
Looking to throw here. Bennett. And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. With this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, there's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what the second sentence of the coach's address?
So many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Here we go, stop. Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brady. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Titans. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Titans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Get it. Panther 60, Cowboy 80.
And that'll do it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 65. Still 3 more to play until we crown a champion. 6-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
3 points is huge. Please, we need it.
Balled at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Blitz,
And Bennett will look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
To throw is Bennett. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Bibbs. It's a nifty runner here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Bibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now a handoff up the middle. Buckley. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
38-yard line.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
Down the right sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 37 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Point after, right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And up to the 28-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that Chargers defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And they're getting down the now before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
19 Lions. Panther 60.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one slipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Looking to throw. Block. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. 74 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
On the play.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Back to throw, Bennett. And it is caught. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Cougar 19. Ready.
And now here's a carry heading left. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Cowboy.
Bennett looking to throw. Going to be taken in here by McCoy.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
70 range. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Bennett now. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gun. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Zero hesitation that time. He just got it and put it out in the right flat. Unfortunately, incomplete.
We know how hard these quarterbacks nowadays work on just getting the ball in their hands and making a quick decision and throwing the football. Didn't work out in this case.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Warriors 70, 68, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Bennett. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
There's Chris Olave. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Brock. Throw left side complete. That's Brady. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't, but of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Yeah, he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps...
He's got it. They bring him down. It's a loss of 10 on the second. It leads to 4.
This rookie was already being tested as he tries to lead a comeback here in the second half. Now he's got to get some momentum back after that sack and a big loss.
And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And good running there as he'll up to midfield. 98 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down right at the line.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
It's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's 3rd and 6.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Bennett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
The 22-yard line.
60 in. Here we go.
From the shotgun, here's Bennett. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Rams will extend their third-quarter lead here in the Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. Unable to corral him, he fights through. Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee. Special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. And the 2 points, now they're back down to a one-score deficit. And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the 2.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the 2-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their 2-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you would probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot different.
You will, and in your experience, how many times have you run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant. Offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far.
Back at the 26-yard line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun. Bennett. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10.
Sixty Vikings. 2.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up here in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Ready? Go.
Looking to throw. Brock. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Certainly tougher to make it a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down.
60 Bobcats. Dragon 60. Cowboy.
Operating from the gun. Brock. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Cowboy 80.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 104 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the Super Bowl.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
19, Tiger, 19.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Bennett. Open man, that's Puka. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, the 2nd touchdown in Super Bowl. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Back to throw. Brock. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Titans 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Mustang 19. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Looking to throw. Brock. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him do too much.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He finds his man complete. It's Brady. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. The final quarter here on the biggest stage of the biggest game of the year is about to come your way. 3 quarters in the books, and the 4th up next here in Super Bowl 65. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Up the middle they go. Brady. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 10. And the Titans 1st down.
Back to throw. Brock. Man over the middle, and it's complete. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Down the middle, the gain of 3 on the play.
40-yard pickup.
And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Brock. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This pass caught at the 4. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll try to run for on 1st and goal. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on 1st down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you can run out for a pass or actually carry the ball into the end zone. Otherwise, don't even look at the coach.
They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Brock. He'll try to pick it up himself. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
19, let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Tries the left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now the Rams are turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18.
Bennett working from the gun. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but he's going to lead to 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Bennett. Now he'll duck underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work out to the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now he's going to step up and run. He'll get fouled out of the scramble with 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Brock. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
From the gun on 3rd down. Brock. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
4th down.
Dragon 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10.
2 yards on the pickup.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
This is 2nd and 8.
Ready. Viking 18.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll try the left side. Buckley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. They'll give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Here's 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10.
Corey, 70. Come on. Pat the 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Brock. Now he'll tuck this and run.
The quarterback on the scramble.
We both know there's a lot that went into why they made him the first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting the lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Now he's going to step up and run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. The kicker here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
Second down.
Second and 14. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be out at the 35.
That's good.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
I'd have to say that's a pretty darn good run right there. They had 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only gave up a first down and not a touchdown.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as our run on 1st down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keenan. The broken tackle couldn't create a ton of space. He'll be taken down just beyond the 35-yard line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The move toward the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. And they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
first down. Keenan. And some room to work. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The Rams have won the Super Bowl.
Game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me as game time. gift to know it's God-given. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time.
Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Hurts
at the 45-yard line.
He finds his tight end Goddard. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, and it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Throwing his Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give you up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. Now inside the 25. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, 68 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Trimmer.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. 7-7, our score after 1.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Good. Set. On anyone.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down per minute and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Good.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. DeMarvion Overshown, the one to bring him down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never were crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams there to bring him down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long.
Alpha. Yen.
They're going to look to throw. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They're going to try and throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Malik Hooker. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
26.
Prescott to throw. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Prescott from the gun. Got man, and he hits him in stride. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Yards. And the Cowboys
Now Prescott. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they're falling behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Carlos Yanni. Oh, touch that. Whatever you want. Carlos Yanni.
That's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. And an Eagles first down.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
Looking to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, 58 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. Burrow knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Yes! There we go, Friday. 26.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Left side to Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
At the 26-yard line.
You go 46. Yeah! 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
It's a 10-yard loss.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Here's Prescott. And it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. They'll throw now on the final play. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Well, incomplete down the field to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Prescott now. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd down and 6. On play action, Prescott. Throws caught by Schoonmaker. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line.
16 yards.
Kill.
And the Cowboys first down. First and
To the air again, Prescott. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Screen play set up for Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
That's another Cowboys.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lamb. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 21.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep as he'll go instead with Barkley. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass to Brown. He's got it on the crossing route. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. There's some space here. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 59 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 47.
Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Wait, take it. Here we go, kill. Here we go, 46.
Throwing, Prescott. Pickens on the slant. And they'll bring it down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
Hey, 47. 26.
Fourth down, Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll drop it off with Saquon Barkley. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. A righteous one that's going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-six TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So they throw the pick-six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They begin the drive with Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. A pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And they're thinking of a jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Barkley. Down the sideline he goes. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 40 yards. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build at moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
He's up to the 20, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
It's fourth down.
We're going to 54. Wide in. There you go. Wide in.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Great, set. All right, anyway, yeah.
Defense, one stop. Shut him down.
Delta.
On the end around, here comes Smith. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Great, set. Delta.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 21-yard touchdown run. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Will set up.
Hurts will throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
Cowboys 21.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other sideline now.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Finding Pickens for another catch. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Prescott to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That incomplete situation is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
They get this out quickly to the left side. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 38 yards. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think we were leading by a healthy margin already. It actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense and made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 47-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Eagles will set up.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Eagles 55. Cowboys 28.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Into the juke. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. Some people playing for a guy once we're down huge. And someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
They probably just want to put this one behind them. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Hey, 40. Yeah.
One last shot now for Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this.